goals.
And then we win. It's just the tip, guys. It is just the tip.
What's up, noobs? I'm Greener, this is Greener Gaming. Log in and let's go!
Alright, so they're calling this deck the Meta Breaker. I don't know if it is or not, but what I will say is that I got to Legend today playing this deck, so I'm happy with it. I had a lot of fun with it, and now, hopefully, we can all have fun with it together. In case you're wondering, I made the push from D5 to D2 with Zoolock because I really like Zoolock, but I couldn't quite make it over the hump. I don't know, maybe I have a slow brain and I just can't do stuff. But then I started playing this deck and it was like, oh, I just keep winning. That's cool. And now we're back in Legend, baby. So this deck has a lot of shenanigans you can pull. Early game, if you get Armor Vendor, that screws up a lot of Zoolocks, right? Because they can't damage themselves, which is cool. You got your Red Scale Dragon Tamer, which draws you a dragon, but guess what? We're only running one dragon, and it's Nozdormu the Timeless. It gives you a 4 mana 8/8, and then sets everybody's mana to 10. I mean, yeah, that could backfire, but most of the time, it's a good time, especially if you have Tip the Scales in hand, because then you just summon a bunch of Murlocs, and then you flood the board. We're still at like, what, 4 or 5 mana turn, but really you have a whole board of Murlocs for no reason, so that's cool. But if you don't get Nozdormu, what you can do is you get High Abyss Allura, because the only spell in the deck is Tip the Scales. So how do we proc High Abyss Allura? For one, you got the coin, if you're on the coin, but if you don't have the coin, that's why we got the Wand Maker, right? Got the Wand Maker, get that 1 mana spell, so on turn 5, Tip the Scales, flood the board, laugh at them relentlessly, and if for some reason they're able to get through all of your early bullshit, you still got some big boys down here, then you can flood the board again with N'Zoth, and then hopefully you corrupted your Carnival Clowns, so then you can go a full board of clowns. Then you got Yashiraj, so then you go another full board of clowns. Like, there's a lot of shit in this deck you can do, and it's super fun. So yeah, I can see why they call it the Meta Breaker. You know, sometimes just the tip is enough. Okay, so this starting hand is terrible. I'm actually going to toss all of this. Alright, so I am conflicted because I really want to get the Red Scale out so I can pull Nozdormu. Although pulling Nozdormu against, if this is a token druid, it's risky, but also I don't want to waste the coin in case we get High Abyss Allura. So I think for now we just chill.
Move quickly.
Okay, so we're going to pop out the Red Scale Dragon Tamer. Why do they always have it in hand? Okay, so we're not going to play Nozdormu anytime soon. I think for now, what we need to do is mitigate this board. So I am going to have to burst the coin, which sucks, but we don't have High Abyss Allura in hand, and we do have the Wand Maker. So I'm going to coin out the Fishy Flyer, and we're going to trade into some of these gold flies. Not my favorite turn, but it had to be done. Okay, so since we still don't have any, like, high mana cards in hand, there's really no point in playing Nozdormu until we have something spicy to play afterwards. So I think we trade here. And I think we trade here with the Fishy Flyer. Okay, so we have the Colossus. Not the best, right? But he ramped, so he's already almost at 10. So I think now we have to play this, right?
In time, all things are possible.
That could come back to bite us in the asshole, especially if he has, like, double arbor up or whatever. But, you know, it is what it is. Hit face with this. Hopefully he doesn't have something spicy.
I supply only the finest creatures.
the Mount Seller. That's why he didn't have very many Glowflies, because he has a bunch of minions in his token deck. I played against a deck like that in my last video, and I was, you know, confused because I don't understand why you'd play token and Mount Seller. But hey, we're going to play Scrapyard Colossus, which then gives another free taunt. Yeah, we're gonna have to get rid of the Mount Seller. And I guess I have to trade into something. I guess the only thing I can trade into is this. Okay. Okay, I think we're still fine here. I think we go Angling Rod. I'm going to pop out the Carousel Griffin. And the Murger. So I'm only going to trade into one of these. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Then we go face for the rest.
I can see.
Ooh, that felt so good. Especially because I'm playing a deck that I actually like. Doesn't get any better than that, am I right? I don't really want to keep any of this. I might keep the Wand Maker, just in case we pull Allura. So I'm going to get rid of these two. Well, this is not great. This is not great at all. I mean, he's not going to have a weapon, so we can just toss out the Ooze.
They're not trapped. They're my friends.
Alright, I'm going to trade in here. Pop out the Wand Maker. Hopefully we pull High Abyss Allura. Okay, so still a super garbage hand. That's really depressing. So we just hit face, toss out the Murger, and Hero Power.
Reporting for duty.
So we pop out Allura,
Become the hero. This
and we're gonna use this on this guy, I guess.
greatness calls.
And then we smack face.
The wand picks you.
And hopefully he doesn't have a 5 mana answer to this full board.
It's perfectly harmless to me.
Nothing as it seems. Nothing as it seems. They're not trapped. They're my friends.
Okay, so I feel like we can toss out the Fishy Flyer, you know, to trade in here. And then we go face for everything else, right?
Above and beyond.
And then we win. It's just the tip, guys. It is just the tip. I'm going to keep Armor Bender and Wand Maker and toss the other two.
Oh, it says explode.
Okay, Armor Bender on one.
Armor, armor, lightly used armor.
Then we go Wand Maker on two.
Pick the wands.
Then we hit face. Okay, so I think we go Rod here. I'm going to trade here and hit face.
For justice.
If he wants his arcane missiles, he's got to do something for it. Okay, hit face again. Gonna play the Mermy and the Armor Vendor,
Armor, lightly
and then Hero Power.
Reporting for duty.
Is it cold in here? Or is it just me?
Someday I'll be just like you.
Think we toss out the Fishy Flyer. Get rid of this.
To battle.
And as much as it saddens me, I'm gonna have to use the coin because we're never getting High Abyssallura apparently. So we'll use the coin on the red scale.
I will crush your delusions of grandeur.
Okay, so this is a risky play, but I think we have to toss out Nozdormu. And we get rid of this.
You buy it.
Then we just Hero Power and hope we don't die. I mean, we have 37 health. We're not going to die, but like, you know what I mean. Alright, so we test for Counterspell with Righteous Cause. And then we just tip the scales. Pretty good board, but we still don't know what that secret is. Maybe we go like this, and then this, and then this, and then this.
Move quickly.
And then we chill. Yogg already? Holy shit. Whiff! That could be a whiff. That could be a whiff.
I will give your flesh purpose.
Time runs out on me.
Okay, so I'm gonna play around this like it's Flame Ward. So we get rid of this. So I need to get rid of something. Can't hit face, because that'll fuck my whole thing. You know what?
Now is the time.
We'll hit here. And then we'll hit here. And then we'll hit here. And toss out the hair. Hit in the middle. Okay. So this is definitely Flame Ward, so we hit with this. Oh my god, it's not. It's Ice Barrier.
Quickly.
Okay, then we just hit. And toss out the big old taunt.
My hand is too full. your delusions of grandeur.
Okay, so maybe that one's Flame Ward, right? Right? Either way, I'm gonna smack in here. And here. Actually, no. We'll smack in here. And then we'll hit with the 6. So yeah, it was Flame Ward. Alright. Then we hit with this. You know what? I'm just gonna... Wait, do I even have any Murlocs in my deck that I can get with Tip the Scales? Probably not, right? So I'm just gonna toss out the Scrapyard Colossus.
I have become one with the void.
Bubble, bubble.
How much do we think one of those is Vaporize? And which minion do I want to sacrifice to the vape? Do we just see whatever the fuck we pull with Tip the Scales? Anything? Okay. Netherwind Portal. That's alright. Fine. I guess we trade in with this one. Gonna test for vape with Calicos. Not vape. So now we're just gonna hit face. I mean, you know. And then we just have lethal with the weapon. Seems pretty good to me. Yeah, I don't think we keep any of this for now, right? That's too big. Okay, well, job's done. Have no play, so we just chill. I am going to use the wand maker just in case we get the Allura.
You don't pick the wands.
So I'm assuming this is a Ticketus style Warlock, so I think we can safely put out the Ooze. I'm also going to put out the Armor Vendor.
Armor! Lightly used armor.
Okay, so no real play here. I guess we just toss out the Crab Rider, Hero Power, hit face. Hope we pull like a decent play next turn. That was a lot of removal for like a couple of cards that don't really mean anything. Just gonna Hero Power and chill, because again, it's not gonna give me a play that I can actually make, because this game is awesome, so.
Come, shop, browse, smell.
I have 3 10-mana cards in hand, 1 8-mana card in hand, and 1 7-mana card in hand. And it won't give me any of the things I need to get any of that out. I think it's safe to say I'm a little bit salty. Hey, let's hit face and Hero Power and waste a bunch of mana because we can't do a fucking thing. Hey, let's do that.
Choice is an
Okay, sure. We'll give a minion 3 attack. And then I'll play the Wand Maker.
Pick the wands.
And then I still don't have a fucking play I can make, so we Hero Power. And I guess we just kill this thing or whatever. He just used Dark Skies on nothing. Okay, so the bad part about not getting ramp when you're playing this game is that you have to play Tip the Scales on curve. And that's super shitty because you know that the Warlock has Twisting Nether. But you have no choice because for the entirety of the game, it gave you literally nothing you could play. So now you have to make this one play and just watch him fuck your play in its asshole.
Job done.
Pathetic. Put some soul into it.
Wait, what? He didn't have Twisting Nether? He's clearing it with Militia? Okay. Well, that's awkward for him, I guess. I don't know. Because we're gonna clear here. And here. And here. Gonna pop out the murger. And I'm gonna put Blessing of Wisdom on this in case he wants to attack with it. Okay, so now he has to use Twisting Nether, right?
I found a new source of power.
Oh my god, he did not use Twisting Nether. See this? This is where the hair comes in so clutch. We smack in. I mean, it's Divine Shields, who cares, right? Then we make it a very hairy situation. We smack in here. And then we just go face for the rest. I'm not going to pop out Strongman yet because I know he has at least one Twisting Nether. So he is doing his damnedest not to use Twisting Nether. So you know what? Scrapyard Colossus is pretty resistant to Twisting Nether because, you know, the death rattle. So we're just going to hit him in the face. Then toss out Scrap. And then we're going to chill.
Hop in, the pit is churning.
Whiff. Ouch. That doesn't matter. That matters. That matters. That matters. That doesn't matter. We're fine. Wow, he really does not want to use Twisting Nether at all though, huh? Okay, it's a bit obnoxious. I'm gonna play Spectral Flyer. I'm going to equip the rod. We're gonna trade in here. Then we're gonna go face. Face. And then whatever this is, we're going to play that. And we're going to trade in. So it dies if he trades. Still going to hang on to the Strongman in case he has Twisting Nether. See? I knew he fucking had it. He might have another one, though. So I'm going to play Scrapyard and then the Strongman. And then just chill.
I found a new source of power.
I can't give too much away, though, you know? We got to smack in here.
I am only more.
But I am going to smack him in the face. I don't really want to give him another minion. So this has no bearing on the game anymore. So we just play this. And then we play the other Angling Rod. Right? And then we just Hero Power.
Reporting for duty.
I found a new source of power.
Another one.
They're not trapped. They're my friends.
Not gonna lie. That is upsetting. That is upsetting. But we have to trade here.
I am only more deadly.
Do I just get rid of lifesteal now? I mean, if I do, he has another Twisting Nether, right? Which is the problem. That's the problem. Okay, so maybe we go Fishy Flyer. Right? And we're gonna heal him for, like, double here. Which sucks. You know, it is what it is. But then we smack him in the face. And then we Fishy Flyer this thing down. And then we go smack him in the face with this. And yeah, I can put up this this Murloc. Fine. Oh, he's going prime. Okay. Awkward. Right, because it wasn't enough. Yeah, thank you. Okay, bye. Okay, so out of all of the decks that have come out during the miniseries, or even before actually, this is my favorite deck I have played in a long time. It has a lot of cool spicy plays you can make. It's actually fun to play. It feels really strong. Like, you can keep flooding the board over and over and over. But like any deck, you know, you can get RNG'd out the fucking dick hole and you don't pull any of the cards that you need to pull. Like, I've had a few games where my starting hand gives me all 10 drops with no Nozdormu or any other way of getting the 10 drops out, and that doesn't feel good. That doesn't feel good, but that doesn't happen all the time. Usually, you know, you either get Nozdormu in hand, or you get him from your red scale, or you cheat out, tip the scales with High Abyss Allura. So there are a lot of ways for you to, like, you know, destroy your opponent's face with this deck. If you have the cards, absolutely play it. I love this deck, and I want you to love it too. Anyway, GG.